I didn't get the timing constraint.
What is it?
Oh, yeah,
What is it?
I don't know, what's the middle one?
5 to 7, or 6 to 8?
6 to 8.
6 to 8. All right.
Because I don't know, maybe I'll ramble for a bit. We'll see.
Nice buffer.
Yeah. So I'm going to talk to you guys about traveling. Okay. Some of you know from previous speeches I've done that I haven't really done a lot of traveling in my life. I grew up in southern Missouri. Most of our vacations we went to Arkansas. I didn't get on a plane until I was 16.
In a plane.
Hmm?
In a plane.
In a plane, yes. I did not get in a plane until if I had gotten on the plane, I wouldn't be here. In a plane until I was 16. That was for a choir trip. We went to Russia, Moscow, and St. Petersburg, and we went to Prague. And that was fantastic, but not really, I didn't get to do what I wanted to do, you know, I was 16. So I was mostly worried about, you know, the boys on the trip, and it had to do, every moment was planned out, you know, so it's not like it was something that was my choice, right? And then, I didn't really go anywhere else until recently. I would fly back to Missouri. So I moved to California when I was 19, and I would fly back to Missouri to visit family. And that was about the extent of my traveling for, you know, the usual constraints, time, money, et cetera, et cetera. So, situation has changed, and earlier this year, I realized I can go anywhere I want. I don't have to go to Missouri. I don't have to spend every vacation in the Ozarks. And it was kind of a liberating moment. Oh, I can do this thing that I've never really been able to do. I decided that this year I wanted to do a big trip. And I thought, okay, what are my bucket list things? What do I really want to do? And I realized that I really, really wanted to see puffins. Puffins, the bird. I saw that, like, what? They're a little bird. They're penguin-like. They live in the North Atlantic. They nest on islands, and the rest of the time they're just in the middle of the ocean. So in the summer, there are certain places where you can go and see them. I decided that I didn't want to just go get on a boat and go see them, because some people were like, well, you can see puffins at the Farallones, but I don't know, I don't want to get seasick, and I wanted to, like, you know, you're just kind of going by, and you see them as you go by when you're on a boat. Like, I wanted to, like, spend some time with some puffins. So I found a place in Newfoundland, Canada, where there's this little town called Elliston. It's pretty isolated, but on the north edge of town, there's a place where you can walk out to this point, and there's an island. It's probably, from where I'm standing to about that wall, is like the distance between the point and the island. So it's not very far, but it is an island. Now, there's water in between. Full of puffins. Hundreds of puffins. I was just so happy. It was fantastic. We stayed in Elliston. I found another couple of places to go see puffins on guided tours. And then my favorite thing that I did the whole time we were there for a week, was in the mornings, first thing in the morning, you know, I'd grab and go breakfast, eat it, hop in the car, I'd drive out with my scope, and I'd just watch puffins in the morning for half an hour or so. then, you know, we'd go about our day and do whatever we had planned for that day. And then in the evening, again, right before sunset, I would go out with my scope and I'd watch puffins. And I got a lot more out of that trip than I expected to. It was fantastic seeing the puffins, without a doubt. But I saw a portion of North America that was just amazing to me. I have always lamented the fact that I didn't get to see North America before Europeans came and chopped down all the trees and leveled everything and drained all the wetlands. And I've always been like, God, I wish I could see, I would love to see California when it was like the whole Central Valley was basically a Thule marsh. Oh, that was just amazing. And so that was, I got a piece of that when I was in Newfoundland. Because they have this old growth forest that has never been touched. Acres and acres, thousands of acres of old growth forest. And it's cool because, I mean, it's their native forest, so it's like, you know, 60 years old, and it's like as high as this table, or even shorter, some of them, because it's just, the wind is harsh, the soil is not good, but that's what was always there. It's not full of invasive species, it's not full of driveways and people's houses, and it's just original, untrammeled wilderness. And I didn't expect to get that out of this trip. That was a surprise. And I loved it. It has inspired me. I came back and I realized that it revitalized my interest in the environment, which is what I studied in school and what I work on now. I'm an environmental scientist. I'd kind of been lost, you know, in the world of permitting, just like, permitting. And this kind of like revived something in me. I have since applied and been accepted to an environmental leadership fellowship program, which I will talk about in a future speech. And it is continuing this newly revitalized passion for the environment that kind of, I think, got lost in life. So, and it all started because I was able to travel and go somewhere new. And so I really am happy about how traveling has already enriched my life with one trip.